Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I'm here at home in my little office thing, but I just got back from Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles. Now, the owner, Carlos, and I, we've been working on a little deal, so we're going to start doing something where I am going to start describing the comic books that are coming out week by week, and I'm going to try and get this video out to you by about a Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, weekly. We'll see exactly what happens here. I'm going to start trying to do some live recordings from there also. In the meantime, this first inaugural This Week in Comics, okay, with the help of Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga. Yeah, this is how we're going to do it right here. So we can see right here, we got a whole bunch of new comics coming out this week. I mean, this is not such a bad week. You get to save a little money because there's not a plethora out, but there is enough coming out that I think it'll wet your whistle. So first off, we get to see Batman White Knight. I mean, come on now. Listen, guys, let's be realistic. Who doesn't love this comic book? Who hasn't picked up this first issue and said, oh my God, this is amazing. This is something special. And that's exactly what it is. This comic right here, guys, Sean Murphy is absolutely killing it. The art is unbelievable. I'm showing you two of the covers right here. This is an absolutely amazing book. If you're not reading this, you are wrong. You are actually right now in the wrong. A court will make a judgment against you. I want you to think about that. I'm sorry, did I by chance say that we were finished with Batman? Because we're not by a long shot. We have Batman issue number 36 up here. Now, guys, did you get the chance to read the second annual for Batman? Just came out last week. Oh, my God. If you didn't shed a tear, you might have to do a soul check. You might have no soul. All right. Regardless, we got to see a glimpse into the future of Selina and Batman. And here, I think more than ever after that annual, we want to see how this relationship develops. And this is the comic to check that out with. Batman, issue number 36. I'm stoked, personally. We also have The Shadow and Batman. That's a dynamite comic. It's all good, guys. It's all good. The success after Batman The Shadow was brilliant. There was 6 issues there. We got 6 issues here now of The Shadow Batman. I guess switching the name is supposed to switch up the story? No, it's actually a continuation. And I love that they're doing that. On top of that, over in IDW, Batman's visiting there also. And after the immense success and popularity of Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah, they're doing it again. This is that first issue, and Bane is trying to take over the city. Well, Batman's not going to let him. And on top of that, he's bringing a couple of friends. Well, if there are any X-Men fans out there, and history says there are a couple, know that the mutants aren't going to sit on their laurels and let Batman hog all the spotlight. So, we got a couple X-Men titles out there, starting off with Iceman. That's right, a little one-shot here. It's actually part of the Iceman series, issue number 8. But it's Iceman versus Iceman, so old versus young. And this is going to be pretty good. Guys, if you've been reading this, you know that Iceman's parents, the racist, xenophobic, yeah, these guys, they're looking to try and adopt young baby Bobby Drake because, well, why not? That makes sense, right? So, yeah, if you can only imagine the kind of hell they would put this poor kid through. I'm thinking conversion therapy. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody's going to need therapy after that. Guys, on top of that, you got X-Men Gold. Mark Guggenheim and Ken Lashley are killing it as they enter the negative zone. Guys, I'm telling you firsthand, this is a great comic book. This is a great issue. It all starts right here. If you didn't see what happened last issue, then you might get enough from the previews. But regardless, I'm going to make the recommendation, start now. This series is amazing. And if I had to recommend any X title above it, yeah, look a little bit to your left. Astonishing X-Men. Guys, issue number 6 has a last page reveal that they've been talking about for the past 2-3 months now. And I may have taken a peek, and it may be worth it. Guys, Venom Inc. Alpha. We're talking about a nice little 6-issue miniseries crossover tie-in event with Spider-Man and Venom. And it's going to start here. After that, we got 2 issues of Spider-Man, 2 issues of Venom. And then it's going to end with Venom Inc. Omega. That's right. Right here, we're starting it off. It gets kicked off here. Guys, Flash Thompson gets a symbiote back. It's technically his symbiote, but there's a little bit of change in there. I personally, my jaw dropped just a little bit. Now, I didn't have quite the fangs that Venom has on that cover there, but make no mistake, my jaw did drop. It was pretty cool. I would definitely recommend jumping on this title. On top of that, we got Captain America. Mark Waid takes a backseat to no one. And this title right here, I have finally realized what Mark Waid is doing with the title. He's basically making a whole bunch of unbelievably, incredibly awesome one-shots with Captain America as the title continues. If there were ever a series right now in print that were monthly that I wish would go to weekly, it would be Captain America right now. That's how good this title really is. Guys, if you read any of the issues so far of Spirits of Vengeance, this is a little mini-series right here. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. The reveal in the previous issue, wow, just wow. And you want to see what happens next? This is the week to find out. I'm just saying that cover, that's not too different from what actually happens. It's frightening. On top of that, we got Black Bolt. The Midnight King returns. This is where the trial of Black Bolt begins. He's left his people. Is it his fault? Nah. Do you think the people want to hear that? Nah. But I'm telling you right now, we got the original writer and artist, Ahmed and Ward, back on this. And, after that little one-issue interruption, guys, this is good. This is a must-read. Guys, on top of that, we got the Avengers. Now, we're in a crossover event right now with the Champions, and this is the penultimate issue. So far, so good with the series, the second version of the Evolutionary War with the High Evolutionary. I'm impressed myself, I'm just saying. But on top of that, I had to show you this incredible variant cover. I mean, look at that. Look at that. And you know Phoenix is coming back. So I had to show this off. This was just so gorgeous. It's just tasty. And we're only a couple issues away from Avengers No Surrender. Yeah, that's the one that's promising to change everything. We'll see. Also, we got Superman, issue number 36. Guys, you want a reason to come in and grab this comic? I'm going to give you one reason right now. Because everybody else is doing it. Yeah, that's right. It's not necessarily a lemon situation. This is the most requested comic of the week. This is the comic that is in most people's pull lists right now. That should say something. We just had the Oz effect. We just got this situation where they're on Apocalypse right now. That cover right there, that should say a whole lot about what you're about to read. This issue right here, guys. Wow. Lastly, do we have the most bitter rivals in the galaxy, in the universe? Star Wars Darth Vader. Guys, I'm just saying, it's Darth Vader versus a librarian. If you think this is going to be an easy fight, this was actually pretty good. Next up, this is such a beloved series right here. Star Trek The Next Generation, Mirror Broken. We are talking about the Mirrorverse for the Star Trek crew. They have just stolen the brand new Starship Enterprise, these extremely violent versions of themselves. And it's crazy. You have no idea what these guys have done, no idea what they're going to do next. It's nuts, and I can't help but to fall in love with it. Oh, wait, did I say that I was finished with Batman? Because I'm not. Guys, on top of that, we got Batman Noir over here. This is the Court of Owls, the original 11 issues that brought you the brilliance of the New 52's best series, ever. Yeah, these guys right here, Scott Snyder destroyed it with the Court of Owls. Why do you want this hardcover book? Because it is those first 11 issues, only inked, no colors. That's right, it's Batman Noir, and I'm telling you guys, inside, it is beauteous. It is a work of sheer brilliance. Guys, who can ever get enough Watchmen? I mean, Watchmen annotated right here. This is the original story, and this is brought to you. It is streamlined, and it is gorgeous. If you have not experienced Alan Moore's The Watchmen, I'm telling you right now, don't even start on Doomsday Clock until you've grabbed this. It is well worth it, well worth your time. Guys, I was coming to you today straight out of Gotham Central, and I'm telling you right now, this was the place to be. This is the place to be. We just had Jeff Johns here, signing autographs until the wee hours of the morning, way past dark 30. And we got people coming in all the time. I'm telling you, the number of signatures that you will get by making your pilgrimage here, forget about it. Look, I know you got Greater Toronto area, you got Toronto proper, you got the CN Tower, you got all the lovely little sites and whatnot, but your trip to Canada is incomplete if you have not stopped off at Mississauga's Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles Just look at this Ghost Rider pop. It's insane. And if you think this is all they got, brother, we got your pops. We got your pops right here. This is Pop Central. Forget about it. You don't even know what you're talking about. You think you've seen Pops? Nah, man, this is Pops. And yeah, there's more Pops in this. This is just what they got on display. Guys, this is the largest and most beautiful, can I say sexiest? I'm going to say sexiest. This is the sexiest comic book store that you're ever going to come across. That's right. This is like straight out of Gotham. Gotham Central, Comics and Collectibles After Dark. Listen to that smooth, sexy, sultry voice. This is where you want to be. Just look at the space, the size of the store. It's a beautiful thing, and you definitely want to come on by. You want to check it out. This is the place to be. And if you think that the store is big, they're expanding. Why would you bother wasting your money going to a comic book convention to look for your signatures, for your consignments, for your autographs, when they all come here anyway? Yeah, eventually everybody comes here. Everybody comes through Gotham Central. It is the hub of comic books in Toronto, in Greater Toronto Area, in Canada. If you're not here, you're part of the minority because everybody else is. Come on by, be a part of the majority. Gotham Central, Comics and Collectibles. You know what? You might even see the biggest celebrity of them all, Professor Bill. That's right. Sometimes I go there too. Once in a while. I'm always there. I'm always there. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University, talking for Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga. Class dismissed.